This gives us a fighting chance now. All right, welcome back to the channel. The main event here. I'm gonna be playing some Spikemuth Cup games on cart and a little Spikemuth weekly tour that someone threw that I joined up in. Really fun teams in there. I tried using the team that we used from the last game. I'm not sure which games are gonna make the actual video. So if you see my mood jump up and down a bit, it's because a lot of the games I was dealing with a lot of RNG stuff, and then I had a couple games where stuff was more standard. So if you see that jumping around a bit, don't even worry about it. Just watch the games and enjoy. Have fun like we do. It's Pokemon. But the question today, which Galabird is your favorite? Galabird is only. Last video was canceled. This one is Galar, so I want to know that down below. Otherwise, you get right into the battles. Leave like for your boys, subscribe if you want to see you guys in the battles. Okay, so I have to bring a couple mons here. The Articuno is definitely gonna come because I need to be able to hit a few of these mons. Which Articuno doesn't seem bad here at all. Like Articuno plus indeedee feels pretty good here. And then Stack is good against most of these mons. And Moltres is good against everything except the Alecki, but I can deal with that. Yeah, that works for me. Because the reason that Articuno was good here is because I have the indeedee, right? So they can't hit me with a Thunderbolt because I'm just going to follow me it. So they're probably going to try to Electro Web. If they Electro Web me and I lose speed, I gain competitive boost. So that's how we kind of deal with Alecki on this team, is the indeedee Articuno. And they have no terrain control, so I control the terrain as I wish. They have Tailwind, but I don't care about that, right? Like, that's not a big deal. That's just probably so they can use, what, Hurricanes? And it's probably Water Urshifu as it stands. It's probably Water Urshifu since it's rain. It's probably Hurricane Tornadus since it's rain. Pretty solid team. But they can't bring all those mons, right? You can only bring 4. So that's what took up so long. They have to think about that. Because you can bring Rain, Alecki, Urshifu, and a 4th. You can't bring Shedinja and Serena, right? But maybe you want Serena because I have the what's it called? The Tapu Fini. Oh, this is light. So I'm just gonna Psychic Spam here. This is definitely Psychic Spam. And I got a special defense boost. I'm gonna Expanding Force. Expanding Force this guy. He's gonna follow me here. Let's see if they Volt Switch, which is the most likely scenario. That's good. We take that like a champ. Like, that's a lot of damage, but it's not a 2-shot. It's probably barely a 3-shot. If they go into the Politoed here, then they're probably going for Hurricane. Okay, so that's expected. Very, very expected. That is interesting. That there's, are they slower than me? They're slower than I am. Are they gonna Tailwind here or anything? Of course I get hit with Confusion. Helping Hand. Let's see if it would have KO'd with Helping Hand. Maybe. That's not a big deal. Now it's kind of a big deal. That Helping Hand, that's annoying. But it's okay because Moltres comes out now. I definitely nasty plot here. I'm gonna follow me. Okay, this is good. Let's see what they go for. Just weather ball. Okay, this is actually perfect. That's exactly what I needed to happen because I get the plot off right. I'll tell you why this is perfect. Because we're clearly slower than both those mons. That's probably Scarf Polytoad. Is that Scarf Toad? They have to double up to KO me, but I don't know if they have enough damage. So I'm gonna Fiery Wrath and Trick Room. That is nothing. But it confuses. Whatever. But that's so annoying that they got the confusion. I bet a Trick Room here. All right. Rock Slide is probably my best bet because I kind of need to flinch. Gyro Ball is a guaranteed KO, but Rock Slide is a guaranteed KO on the turn as well. It could not hit, but I gotta go for it. I have to play to what my outs are. Okay, this is good. This we'll take this. We'll definitely take this. I just need this Rock Slide to go off. And I just need to flinch this Polytoad. Flinch the Polytoad. I'm at +6 now, though, which is kind of crazy. Okay. So I think we're stuck. Okay, so they don't have rain anymore either. Not having rain is really good. And we still have this nonsense going for us. They crit through my defense boost. But it doesn't really matter, actually. Okay, this is good. This body press goes off into this Selecki here, which is actually really good. It's a bulky Selecki. That Encore was annoying. Without rain, do we survive? Oh, it's gonna be close. Unless they're banded. Oh, we might be alright. Oh, we survived. Okay, so this Fiery Wrath here will take out this Selecki. I have 2 turns of Trick Room, which is really good for me. It's really good. They're probably gonna go for what's it called, Aqua Jet, and I'll go down to that. But even if I do, I'm gonna get a lot of damage off here. I mean, a lot of damage off. This is what I think is so hard. Look at the idle Urshifu animation where it throws his neck. It's pretty cool. Regieleki using Protect is fine because it means it can't protect next turn. They're not Aqua Jetting. Oh, this is pretty good. This is actually pretty good. They have to be banded or something that they're not aqua jetting here. There has to be a reason they're not aqua jetting. There's got to be some kind of reason they're not aqua jetting. So Lucky's gonna die this turn because I have a turn of Trick Room left, and they're not gonna get a double protect. Now they have Thunder on the Alecki. That's kind of their out, right? So I'm gonna Fiery Wrath, Stakkataka, one turn of Trick Room. Fiery Wrath will definitely get rid of the Alecki. And I could Rock Slide to cover any more switching they're trying to do, right? Let's just go for the Rock Slide here. Fiery Wrath is still 2 KOs though. See, here's the thing, right? I just don't see the Alecki one-shotting my my Moltres. I just don't see that happening. I just don't see that happening. So I'm gonna Trick Room, of course. They're gonna Water Move into my stack and Electric Move into my Alecki. I mean Electric Move into my Moltres. If it's Thunder, then they might get me. If it's not Thunder, I might be okay. Unless they're Specs, then it's like all bets are off. So I'm gonna do this. There really is no point though, right? In Trick Room in here. Especially they try to Encore me. No, I'll just go for it. It just feels safe. But I could have just Rock Slid. It is Thunder. If it's Specs Thunder, it's over for us. That did so much damage so fast. Oh my god, that has to be Specs Thunder. Ah, that was so close. Good stuff by my opponent right there. Good stuff. I was wondering if it wasn't Thunder, we would have been okay. All right. Who do I even want to go with here? I could probably get off with. I could probably get the Stakkataka Trick Room off. For being honest. Articuno goes well into most of these mons, except I don't know which Urshifu that is, right? Don't know which Urshifu that is, so I'm gonna go with the Moltres here. Indeedee stack is actually fine, it feels like. Especially if that's like a Dark Urshifu. Indeedee stack feels okay. Feeny is right into most of these except for like 2, but if I get the terrain, I should be okay. All right, let's see what this 4 does for us. Lugia M. That's a really nice trainer card too. I like it. All right, so they have their Trick Room setter. Here's the thing with their Trick Room setter, right? Okay, that's gonna be a Trick Room setter, fine. Like, that's totally fine. It makes me wonder, do I even want to go for the Trick Room here? I was gonna follow me in Trick Room, but let's see what they go for. So Nihiligo can't hit us both. If they miss this, it's over. And I'm due for some luck. I am due for some luck. It's all right. They hit us and they take us out. They crit us too, right? Just to like make sure we lost indeedee there. All right, so who do I want to bring in now? Oh, definitely the Moltres, right? Or do I want to bring the Feeny in? Yeah, because I'm gonna go for double spread type attacks. I need to do that because they have the significant power advantage right now. But if I land Muddy Water and Rock, when I land Muddy Water and Rock Slide, I should be able to pick up 2 KOs here. And even if they bring in something like the Incineroar, it's not that big of a deal. They can swap somebody out if they want. I'm trying to think, bringing Moltres here would have done what? Protect is good. I like Protect. So we'll Rock Slide into this Aleki, lots of damage off into this thing. Okay, perfect. So Muddy Water will take it out. So that's one. That is it right there. Knock out the Aleki. We keep our Feeny. And we're in great shape from there. Because even if they bring in the Incineroar, I get the Muddy Water off into it. And then I could deal with this with the Moltres. Oh my goodness. I've been dealing with a lot of RNG today. A lot of RNG today. And not the good kind. So I Protect here. And then Gyro Ball into this. Because they probably want to... What's it called? Power Gem into the Moltres here. That's what they want to do. So like, I'm okay with that. Because they... Yeah. Because they had nothing else to hit my stuff with. Two turns of Trick Room is perfect. All right, so we got to make a big play here. Switching the Incineroar if you haven't. I don't care. Okay. I will take that because this Gyro Ball will knock out. All right. We might have a chance. I might actually have a chance here. Let's see what it is though. If it's an Incineroar, we still have it. It's Urshifu. So we definitely have a chance. Which one is it? It's Dark. It's Dark. So they can't get us both, right? So like, they probably Protect on that side. So I always do Air Slash into the Rillaboom here. And then I Body Press into the Urshifu. Rillaboom will always go down. Okay, so that makes sense. Rillaboom will always go down to a Air Slash. Wood Hammer. So yeah, they always go down to wood hammer here. And they're not choice banded because they can protect. So they lose the Rillaboom. So are they focus sash? Probably. I'm gonna air slash. And just gyro. No, body press. How much does this do through Chopple? It's okay. They're faster than me. That crit mattered. This is what I've been talking about, like the RNG, like all day long. This is what I've been getting. Misses and crits. They get everything they want. They're sash. So now I have to survive close combat from them. But like that doesn't, I don't think that KOs through Chopple. I'm just gonna Fire Wrath because that'll knock them out. Air slash can miss. So now it's just a matter of do we survive. Thank goodness we survived because Moltres is the GOAT. But like, oh my goodness, the RNG has been horrible all day long. All right, we'll take that. We get a win. See if we could pick up another one here. Man, that was pretty tough. They have an Incineroar. I have to bring my fairy type. I have to bring the Feeny. I have to bring the Feeny here because they have that stupid Regidrago, and that is not good. They can't bring it into a double fairy matchup though, right? I'm just gonna go indeedee stack. I don't care. Indeedee stack. Feeny Molt. Yeah. I'm going indeedee stack. Thought I just heard my dog. Did y'all just hear my dog? So I knew this was gonna be the lead, and I knew I should have just let the Articuno. I knew I should have let the Articuno. I knew this was gonna be the lead. It's okay though, and I'll tell you why. Because it still doesn't actually make a difference. I knew I should have brought the Artie. But Follow Me Trick Room is fine here. It works every time. That Urshifu can't knock out my Indeedee, so the Incineroar is not gonna be able to get like a taunt off if the Urshifu was to like try to knock out the Indeedee and then taunt the stack. That just never works. So this always gets off. Maybe they parting shot so they can get another so they can get like another off, another Intimidate off. But I have Body Press. Yeah, that is nothing. Very, very bulky Indeedee. Is this even a 2-hit KO? It is a 2-hit KO, but that's okay. I'm not worried about this at all. Expanding force here to get super effective damage. I'm gonna gyro ball. Who could switch into that spot? Gyro ball hits everybody pretty well. So I'm gonna gyro ball. They might protect, but if they do, that's not that big of a deal. Okay, so this is good. This is not that big of a deal, and I'll tell you why. Because again, I'm gonna get a I'm just gonna use body press on that thing. So this is not that big of a deal. See what they bring in. Ready Drago is interesting. That's good damage. That's such good damage. The reason that's a good thing is probably Scarf Drago, so I could gyro ball, but I'm not going to take the risk. I have Feeny in the back, and Feeny walls that thing completely, right? So I realistically could go for helping hand. Oh, he taunted me, so I can't helping hand. So I'll just go for the expanding force into this thing. Looks like almost a two-shot. If it's scarfed, it just can't protect anyway, so I'm just gonna body press the Drago. Aleki is nice. How many turns of Trick Room do I have? I have 2 turns, which is wonderful because now I can expanding force. Either they try to protect, and stack takes anything, right? So I'm just gonna body press into the instant. I could have actually oh, we'll take the win. Oh, we needed that bad because our other games were kind of rough, right? They were kind of tough. I've got to see which games make it into the footage. We got a lot of RG today that was just not going our way, so it feels good to have a game just things just kind of go right. So this is it's actually a little bit tough because this is a little bit tough because they have a lot of hard counters to me, right? So like they have the Sylveon, which is, can they even take out my Moltres with that Sylveon though? What happens if I bring the Artie here though? Who does well into Artie? Artie, indeedee, Wims, Moltres, or Feeny? They have one Trick Room setter who I'm not overly concerned about. I'm not overly concerned about that. So maybe I don't bring the Feeny here. Even though Feeny is good for keeping them spores away. And it's good for the Entei. I probably can live without it. Because Gengar would be their only possible Trick Room setter. And if it's like a Sash Gengar, Entei and Rillaboom, I'm pretty sure I told you guys about this before, but that's like one of my favorite duos I played with in Sword and Shield. In the first Players Cup or the second one, I can't remember which one. Entei and Rillaboom was my go-to lead. And it was really good too. So this is definitely just me going for a protect and because they can still fake out my Articuno. So I protect here and I just expanding force and get a, you know, decent chunk into both mines here. I locked in this Articuno before I forgot that it's expanding force. I don't think it gets the boost. I don't think it gets the boost because itself is not grounded. Okay, well, this is good for us. What do I have in the back? I can air slash into this. Now I can follow me. Interesting. Very, very interesting. It's a slower mon. Very high special defense, though. All right, so the Rillaboom's out of here, which means I could have probably brought Feeny. Because I got rid of the Rillaboom pretty easily. So, let's see. What do I want to do here? Let's just protect. And what do I have in the back? Whims and Moltres. Yeah, so I got to get rid of this. I think it's okay to protect here. Expanding force into this thing. Get some damage off on it. This is okay. I think this is fine. Let's see how much damage they do with what's it called? How much damage they take and how much damage they do. So it is a decent amount. Oh, Calm Mind. Calm Mind is pretty good. Expanding force. I could double expanding force to get the damage off. But I do want to make sure I don't get put to sleep. Sleep would be bad. But yeah, you see how like it only gets one? I only damage one Pokemon with that. So that is a bit annoying. Another Calm Mind is a bit greedy. That is very greedy. That's actually pretty greedy. But I can't really do nothing to them, right? So I kind of understand. So I'm probably going to air slash the Sylveon. I think I'm going to do that because air slash flinches are very, very good to me here. Yeah, I'm not going to go for the follow me. Burn is annoying, but at least I'm not a physical attacker. We should get this flinch as well. And we're faster with the indeedee. That's interesting to know. No flinch, so we'll lose a mine at least. How do I pull? Moltres can protect here. And I can't even go for like a plot because Sylveon just eats that up. I think I'm gonna get in my Whimsicott here. Because I would like to have that expanding force damage back. And I can get Tailwind up, which will help me get outspeed that Entei. Cause I need to play for. I'm about to start playing for flinches. Snarl. Whimsicott. Let's see what happens. Hyper Voice. Invisible Sash. I need to go for flinches on everybody. I need double flinches. I need the flinches. The Sylveon's block is gonna be too much to get through though, so I'm not gonna be able to win this game. That is interesting. That is gonna give us a chance. That is gonna give us a chance. Holy smoke, that's gonna give us a chance. Flinch the Entei. If they had missed the Snarl on the Whimsicott, I could have encored the Sylveon and made them only do protect from here on out. Tailwind is up though. Tailwind is up. So I could Helping Hand, but it makes more sense to go for three turns of Tailwind. It makes more sense to protect here. And Expanding Force here. Yeah, that wasn't ever going off, buddy. So Entei's gone. And that's important because if we survive this Hyper Voice, which I don't expect to do, all right, so it's time for Air Slash flinches. So I'm gonna go for the Air Slash instead of the plot, right? And I'll tell you why. I'm gonna Air Slash right here and see if they protect to get like a okay, so I think I have an idea. And I'll tell you what my idea is, because now I'm gonna protect because they cannot protect, right? And I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna protect next turn. Again. I'm gonna try to bait them into protecting again. Hyper Voice. So this is the turn that determines everything. Well, not everything, but most things. They're gonna go for protect. I know they have to. Tailwind doesn't matter here. I'm gonna nasty plot. This gives us a fighting chance now. So now, excuse me, we need to flinch. I need to do like a third. I need to do at least do like a third of their HP here. Oh, nah, we lost. But they did flinch. So they might protect, right? Let's go for another nasty flat. Let's see if we can get it off. This is our only chance. Ah, they just they went for an attack. It's alright. I'll take that one. So yeah, not a great day for us. RNG was not our friend. We had to fight through some stuff. But you know, things happen. It's Pokemon. Probably gonna build a new team. A team that is a little bit more well-rounded. I just wanted to use some of these mines. I was bored. Question of the day: which Galar bird is your favorite? Let me know in the comments. I did face a lot of Incineroar, which is the point of the Moltres. Did not face a lot of those, so it's usually really good when you're facing intimidators like Lando and Incineroar. But there was no Lando and Incineroar, so it kind of drug us down a little bit. But it's still my favorite. I don't care. Anyway, thanks you guys for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Leave a like for your boy. And see you guys in the next one. Peace.